Hey, what's crack-a-lackin' Neekz of the world? It's Cronoxf coming at you from Mikasa. And today we're going to be talking about episode 3 of The Mandalorian, which just got released today. So, just like the last video, this is going to be a spoiler review. So, if you haven't seen the episode yet, I'm going to give you a little time. Click out of the video, go watch the episode, and then come back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you're still here, that means 1, you don't care about spoilers, or 2, you've already watched the episode. So let's get into it. The third episode of The Mandalorian is called The Sin, and this references a couple of things that happen in the episode. So, first one is the Mandalorian turns Yoda in, and he comes to regret this later on the episode, so he repents on this sin. The second one is the sin of breaking the not the Mandalorian code, the bounty hunter's code, because he reneges on his bounty when he goes to save Baby Yoda. And while it's not really a sin in the eyes of the Mandalorians, it also is a sin that he outed his clan of Mandalorians when they come to save him at the end of the episode. So that's also kind of like a sin, but the Mandalorians made that choice themselves. But yeah, so this is the sin. It was a really good episode. I liked it a lot. It was a little slow in the beginning when you see the Mandalorian turn Baby Yoda in to the Imperials, but you can feel the tension that he kind of doesn't really want to do it, but it's his job, so he kind of has to do it. And you can kind of see him wrestling with the fact that maybe he really shouldn't do it because these people are not good. My theory from my last review did kind of come true. He didn't end up turning Baby Yoda in and then shooting out or taking him back per se, but he does in the end rescue Baby Yoda. So he does wrestle with his conscience in the episode, and then goes full John Wick style and gets everybody on his tail. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting turn. What's even cooler is that the Mandalorians come to save him in the end, and they all jetpack in and like blow stuff up, and it's pretty badass. So, yeah. Oh, there's a really funny moment at the end too when I guess one of the Mandalorians that ends up getting into a confrontation with our Mandalorian while he's turning the Beskar back in. He's voiced by Jon Favreau. At the end of the episode, he flies alongside the Razor Crest as it's leaving and salutes him. And then the Mandalorian looks out and he's like, I gotta get me one of those, because he's the only Mandalorian that doesn't have a jetpack. It's just like, that's pretty funny. So hopefully eventually he's gonna get one, and we're gonna go full on Boba Fett with jetpack going on. But overall, this episode was really good. I mean, it reveals a lot about the Mandalorian himself, the Mandalorians as a culture, their clan, and there's a good bit of action where he goes and tries to save Baby Yoda and takes out all those stormtroopers. One other interesting fact that I think that kind of gets glossed over is that Baby Yoda is actually not a clone. Baby Yoda is actually a baby of the Yoda species. Because the doctor himself wants to get genetic material from Baby Yoda. That's why they want him. That's why they wanted him alive, or he wants him alive. So that tells me that they don't have any genetic material for Yoda. So he is not a clone of Yoda. He's actually a baby of Yoda's species. So they're probably going to try and clone Baby Yoda to create maybe a Force-sensitive army. But cloning Force-sensitives are pretty hard because, as we've learned from Force Unleashed, they don't turn out all that great when you try to clone Force-sensitives. So we'll see what happens, but Baby Yoda is alive. He got saved by the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian has a new set of Beskar armor. So things are looking pretty interesting. We'll see how things go now that the Mandalorian is excommunicado. So yeah, I'm gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10 because it has a good amount of action. It shows off a lot of the Mandalorian culture and the Mandalorian code. So, yep, this is the way. So check back next week for episode 4 of The Mandalorian. We're going to go over that when it comes out next week, Friday. And then also, like, comment, subscribe. If you watched the episode, what did you think about it? And check back for even more videos because we'll be releasing more movie reviews, maybe some other kinds of reviews. Still have to upload a video about that, my werebuds. So that'll be coming down the pipeline. And then, yeah, hit the notification if you want to know whenever we post new videos. And thanks for watching. This is Cronoxf for Nerds of the Square Table. Peace out.